All right. Yep. So I'm recording on both my things now. Fantastic. So as I said, welcome again to personal finance. So personal finance, just so you know. So somebody said finally a useful class. Yeah, I think you'll find this useful because it talks about um, budgeting, how to get a car. We'll talk about credit. We'll talk about how to buy a house. We'll talk about all kinds of stuff. Okay, and it's crazy. Like these things really hit you. And if you don't follow them, it kind of sucks, right? Nobody wants to not have any money, right? And be poor and not be able to do any fun stuff. So that's why personal finance is really important. It's all about being able to discipline yourself to be able to do stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. Homeless? Yeah, that's yeah, like I mean you don't want to be that, right? For sure. So, okay, let's first start off. They want me to do some announcements here. So it's actually Red Ribbon Week this week. Um, so make sure don't do drugs. Okay, they have some things that they have here. Let me get my little pointer thing just to show you. So yesterday you were supposed to wear red. I don't think I wore red. I apologize. Today's Silly Sock Day. I would show you my feet, but I don't think they go up that high. I'm barefoot right now, so you don't want to see my feet. Wednesday, the 31st, is Costume Day. So there's going to be a poster submission. So I guess if you want to do that, you can do that. Thursday, the 1st, is Crazy Hair Day. I'm losing my hair, so I don't even know if I can have crazy hair. Friday, November 2nd, is Spirit School Week. So wear a UTVA shirt or purple and black. So guess we can do that. Okay, this is the poster week, what you need to know for it. Okay, so each grade will have their own contest. They'll pick 2 winners from each grade. The rules: the poster must be 1 per student. It must be your own original work. It includes a red ribbon. I can't even say that. Red ribbon. Try to say red ribbon like 500 times. That's doesn't that? So basically, life to travel through drug free. The poster can be 8 by 11 inches or bigger. Take a picture and scan it in for submission. Okay. They're looking for creativity, that kind of stuff. Make sure you put your name, grade level, and attach your poster to it. Okay. So if you want to do any of that, feel free to do it. I think it's due by tomorrow. So hopefully your other teachers that did it went over that with you. Okay. All right. So let me talk to you a little bit about me, because everything's about me. No, just kidding. So this is my family here. Starting from the picture from the left here, this is my wife Christy, and then our son Kaylor. So he is now 14 months old and a complete terror right now. So now he's taking a nap, thank goodness. But today his latest thing is playing in the toilet. So I got to make sure all the doors are shut so he doesn't play in the toilet. Oh, babies. They're crazy. Okay. Then I also have my 2 other kids. Picture to the right here. This is a hike that we did during the summer to Waterfall Canyon. It's up by Ogden. Kaysen is my little boy, and then Brooklyn is my little girl. And so there's just kind of a family picture of us. We actually got new family pictures, so I got to update this here pretty soon. But anyways, that's a little bit about me. I actually live in Plain City, which is northwest of Ogden. Do you guys want to throw out what city you guys live in real quick on the chat? If you don't, that's fine too. So SLC, Harriman, North Ogden. Oh, you're close to me. Yep. West Valley, Tooele, Roy, Layton. Roy and Layton are close to me. South Ogden's close to me. Pleasant Grove, Taylorsville. That's one of the states in there. Okay. Taylorsville. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're all over the place. Looks like mostly northern Utah. Usually have quite a few from southern Utah and central Utah as well. So very cool. Okay, so here's my contact information. If you need to write it down, So of course, my name is Mr. Hancock. You can write that down. Here is a number that you can call me on. It's a Google Voice number. So I may be texting you from this number as well. You can call or text. I'm cool with that. My email is zhancock@utahvirtual.org. And then also I have office hours. So office hours, I only go to my office hours unless you sign up for them, okay? So you can actually sign up through this link. And so if you need like individual help where you want to get in this Blackboard classroom like this, and I can help work with you one-on-one, I'm more than happy to do that. You just need to sign up for that time, okay? And I'll jump on with you and help you one-on-one. A couple things on here. School website, if you're familiar with that, that's a good place to go. I also have a website as well, which I'll show you in a little bit. I kind of set it up so it's just another resource for you. You don't have to go there. By no means am I saying you have to go there, but I think sometimes it has some helpful hints, some things on there to keep track of where you need to be and what you need to do, okay? So I'll show you that in a little bit when I screen share. Okay, let's talk about personal finance real quick, okay? So personal finance is the financial management which an individual or family unit to budget, save, and spend monetary resources over time, taking into account various financial risk and future life events, okay? So for example, let's say, who likes to go on vacation? Anybody? No? Yes? Green check, smiley face. People, yep. Okay, vacation. Where do you guys like to go? Where do you like to go on vacation? So I'm going to tell you my favorite. So I actually teach a geography class here. Somebody said New York City. Very good. One of my favorite places is the Caribbean islands. Okay, anywhere because you hardly travel. Yeah, it's fun to get out, right? Get out, see new places. So I like the beaches, I like the water, I like sitting back, just chilling on the beach, right? So, but the problem is I can't do that all the time. So somebody said the Polynesian Islands, fantastic. That'd be a wonderful place to go. I've not been there before. So places to camp. I don't like places like LA. I'm not big on LA either, buddy. Yeah, big cities. I'd rather have, just basically a little bit of seclusion there. Oh, you're from there? Yeah. So just a lot of people there, right? But in order to do that, you have to budget. It takes money, right? If it didn't take money, I'd probably be there all the time, right? So we need to find life events and then be able to retire, be able to have money to get things that we need, that we like, and to help other people as well. We can't do that without monetary resources or money, as we call it. Okay, let's talk about two options you have for this, okay? Currently, right now, you are in the regular high school credit financial literacy class, okay? This is only a block, okay? And it's only informative, okay? So you're just basically going to learn the stuff to do. There's not a lot of practical application to it, okay? I wish we had more time to do it, but in a block that, so you will earn 0.2 or 0.5 credits towards graduation. So everybody's in that class right now. Okay, this is the one you're in. If you find this interesting, okay, so somebody said they wanted, so McKenna, you said you want to do concurrent enrollment. If you want to do concurrent enrollment, you will need to actually disenroll from this class. Sorry. And it starts in January, okay? I have a new class that starts in January because it is a full semester long class. So it would go till January until the end of the school year. It is through Dixie State University. You will earn your 0.25 credits towards graduation, just like here, but you'll also earn 3 college credits, okay? And that can transfer within state as well. Okay, so like let's say you want to go, so like I went to Weber State University, and let's say you got concurrent enrollment at Dixie State, it would actually transfer to Weber State, okay? So there is a little bit more. It's a semester long, okay? You go over the same materials as we go over in this class, but there's more in-depth discussion and assignments that we do in there, okay? It is also done through Canvas rather than the K-12 OLS. It's $15 for the course, so there is a course fee to it, okay? If you are interested in it, okay, email myself and then also this email right here, Jillian Hymas at utahvirtual.org. She is the one that can walk you through that, and I'm just going to put that in the chat right now. So what would happen is you wouldn't be in this class anymore. You'd have to wait until January until we started that one, okay? So you just have to wait. You'll still have me, but it'll just be a little bit later in the year, okay? So if you are interested in that, it's a very good opportunity to be able to get some college credit for super cheap, okay? Any questions on concurrent enrollment versus the regular personal finance class? Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, so I'll move on. If you need to, text me, call me, email me about it, okay? And I'll describe a little bit more of what it takes, okay? Okay, so how can you pass your class? Couple things. I mean, you guys have probably done this a lot. Log into the course each day, complete the assigned task, turn in your quizzes on time. If you need help, ask. Okay, that's the biggest thing. If you're having trouble, just reach out to me. We're here to help, okay? Okay, I'm going to go over this. So I'm going to screen share real quick. Or application share. All right. Will you guys give me a green check mark if you can see, or a smiley face if you can see my desktop now? Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. So I just wanted to go over a couple things with you here of how to go over the class. So this is what it should look like. This is the teacher version, but yours should be similar to this. As you see here, I did I'll set up announcements, and like where I'm recording this right now, I'm going to put this right on the announcements, okay? So just keep in mind that this is where you'll get your recorded lessons. We only have the class on Tuesday, okay? So I know the schedule may say Tuesday and Thursday, but I meet with some of my concurrent enrollment kids on Thursday, so you guys are only Tuesday. So you only need to come to this on Tuesday, okay? This introduction video, I'd watch this because it kind of goes over what I'm going over right now. And then this one is something that I like too that I made up. It's a little Google Calendar that shows you what is due and when, okay? So as you can see, right here's the 30th. Tomorrow's the 31st. And then the 1st is when you're going to have some quizzes due, okay? And I'll show you when those are due as well, okay? And then here's my contact information. So feel free to contact me if needed. Okay, okay, so let's go up here to plan real quick. So this should give you an outline of what is due and when, okay? Oh, come on, why isn't it going down? Okay, so let's just go over to November. So as you can see, the course material, this is just kind of like syllabus, that kind of stuff you can go through by the 30th. And then the 1st, you should have Unit 1, Lesson 1 done. So that's basically kind of what we're going to go over today. And then you should just have 3 quizzes that you need to do. The quizzes are really short, and then I will show you how to do them in just a second. Okay, so if you go up to content, this is going to show you where, what you need to do and when. So if I go to Unit 1 and Lesson 1, which is due on Thursday, and honestly, I don't zero out anything until the next Monday, so you have that. So this is all basically the class is about, okay? So you just come right here, you click on this video, okay? You're going to watch this video, and it's these are the curriculum's been taken from Dixie State, and they're Dixie State students. The students actually went to Utah somewhere. So you click this, you watch the video, and then you just take the quiz, okay? Watch the video, take the quiz. Watch the video, take the quiz. So I think I have all the quizzes almost done. So you can go through the class as fast as you would like, okay? So I've had some kids, they finish the course in a month and then they're done with the entire block, okay? And I don't require you to go to the classes, come to the classes if you're done, okay? So another thing you'll find on the front home page, just real quick in the announcements, there's a link to my blog or my website, which is right here. So if you click on it, it'll actually take you your home, but you can push financial literacy. This is going to have the same stuff, how to follow along. So it has that Google Calendar that I talked about, okay? And this takes a little while to load, but it has introduction, a little bit about it, and then it has all the videos, and then if you miss classes, I post them up here as well, okay? So if we do all the quizzes and we don't have to come to class. If you finish the class early, you don't have to come to class. Yeah. Correct, Cody. So, for example, this module 1, which is lesson 1, you watch the video, take the quiz is here, and this links you to the OLS, okay? Somebody had another question. If we get done with everything and don't go to the classes, we will get marked attendance if we don't finish the class and everything. So if you get done with everything, right, then you're done with the class, right? So attendance wouldn't be required, right? I want people to come to class. I'd like you to come to class because you learn stuff, right? You're going to learn different aspects of financial, learning about financial stuff, how to fill out FAFSA forms to get to college, okay? You can get grants. You can go to college for free with scholarships and grants and stuff like that, okay? So I'm going to teach you all that stuff, so I'd like you to get going there, but you're going to learn a lot of the stuff in the videos as well. And that's what the class is the stuff in the videos. So if you cannot make it to class, I would advise you to watch these class videos, and also, of course, you're going to have to watch these videos as well, because you're going to have to take the quizzes on them. Does that make sense? Okay. Very good. All right, cool. All right, so this just goes through the whole thing. So it has all of the things on here. So I'm going to tell you, it does take a lot of time to go through all these, okay? Each video is about 2 to 5 minutes long, and there's about anywhere from 5 to 10 questions on each quiz, and there's about 40 videos, okay, and about 39 quizzes, about 40 quizzes, okay? So there is quite a bit, but if you're diligent, you can just work through and bust them out if you'd like to, okay? My biggest thing is just to keep pace, okay? And that's where this Google Calendar comes into play up here. We'll show you what's coming due. So if you see what's due right here, it says quizzes 1.01, 1.02, 1.03, and those are all, if you go into the content, go to Unit 1, Lesson 1 right here, you need to do those 3 quizzes. That's what's due by Thursday, okay? All right, so I'm going to stop sharing real quick, go back to my screen, and so that's basically how you do it. So I went over all of this stuff already. So all grades are based off the course quizzes, and you can also take those as many times as you would like, okay? So if you do poorly on a quiz, rewatch the video and retake the quiz. I just want you to learn what is going on, okay? All right, so passing breakdown, you need to get at least 60% to pass. I had a really good pass rate last block, so I'm assuming you guys are going to do the same. Everybody will just pass, okay? You just got to do the work. Okay, so let's go over some stuff with Lesson 1 real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break you out into some breakout rooms just really quickly. I'm going to break you out into 3 breakout rooms. I'm going to give you permission to write on the board. I'm going to put 4 questions on there on the board, okay? And those questions, what I want you to do is just kind of answer them on the board, and then we're just going to go through each of them and do it, okay? So I'm going to break you out into the rooms real quick, and then we'll come back all together, talk about it, and then we'll be done in about less than 15 minutes. Okay? So let's do 3 breakout rooms. Okay. What? Okay. Go upstairs and get some drink, okay? Alright guys, so what you're going to do on here is I gave you permission to write on the board, and so just answer kind of those questions there, okay? Alright, so I have those 4 questions. You have rights to write on the board, so write those questions that you would put on the board, okay? Alright guys, I'm putting those questions on the board right now. You have permission to write on the board. So just write on there. I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes to do that, and then we're going to all come back and go through them, okay? Alright, we have less than a minute, and then we're going to, I'm going to pull you guys all back to the main room, and then we'll just go through each of the rooms real quick and look at everything. Alright, you guys have less than a minute, and I'm going to pull you back, and then we're going to go through all of the different rooms real quick and look and see what everybody did. Okay guys, we have less than a minute. I'm going to pull you back in just a little bit, and we're going to go through all the different rooms and see what everybody put. Okay, welcome everybody. If you can hear me, why don't you give me a green check mark real quick. Okay, very good. Okay, you guys can move yourselves to and from the different rooms now. We're all going to go, if you would just follow me, to room 1. And then we're going to talk about the stuff there. Alright, thanks for following me, guys, to room 1. See if everybody gets here. Okay, so let's see what some people put up here real quick. Okay, so the first question was, if you could buy anything in the world, what would it be? A lot of you guys put more money, cars, a house, land, property. So, okay. So some things like that. Houses are a good investment. So is land. Land can be a good investment as well. Okay. Cars depreciate, so they're not the greatest investment. Okay. But, you know, you want cars, right? You think they're cool. And I understand. Like, one of the other classes I teach here is driver's ed. And I like driving. I like driving cars. I like a nice car. I have a really nice truck that I drive, okay? So, but it's something you got to budget for, okay? Why do you not buy what you want? So somebody says, I don't have enough money. Somebody said that you buy everything. Maybe their mom has a lot of money. Parents have a lot. I don't. It's too expensive. Don't have the money to pay for the car and car insurance. Very true. Car insurance is expensive, especially for young drivers. We'll talk about that during the class. Don't have the money. What would be the consequences if you did buy it? So you'd have lower funds. You'd have extreme debt. Very good. I'm not sure you'd have more money, but possibly your investment, you know, on the house. Maybe you're renting out the house, right? Your responsibility for payments, etc. If you've done this before, what has been your consequences? Somebody says, nope, I usually plan before. I plan before you buy something. Very good. Somebody said, no. Yes, the consequence was minimal. A lack of pocket change. Okay. So it doesn't look like you're buying anything too big, but some people get into like $30,000 of credit card debt, right? With an interest rate that's just crazy. And you can't, if you pay off the minimum payment, we'll do some calculations. Sometimes it takes you like 50 years to pay that off. And you pay like 30 times as much as you actually borrowed. So, kind of crazy. Okay, let's move into room 2, everybody. Room 2. Here we go. All right, welcome to room 2 here. So same questions. So somebody would say they buy a brand new car, a dream house or car. Somebody would buy a Tesla. I'm interested in a Tesla, honestly. I like to not pay for gas. That'd be nice. Somebody said they'd buy a house, so a lot of things like that. Somebody said they're not financially self-reliant. Good. They don't have no money. So kind of same things. What are the consequences if you bought them? You would be grounded or you'd go to jail or both. Okay. Oh, somebody said, what's a Tesla? A Tesla is a type of car. It's an electric car. It's a very fast car. I'd look it up online. They're pretty cool. They're just like electric cars, but they're like a sport version. Like they're really fast too. So they're pretty sweet looking. And they actually drive themselves too. They have the automated thing to do that, but it's illegal to do that. Somebody gets in trouble. Yep. Have you ever bought anything without doing it? Somebody said nope. So, okay, let's move to room number 3 real quick. All right, room number 3. You guys put a lot of stuff in there. Very good. So somebody said multiple sketchbooks. Okay. Somebody said a few horses. The best guitar in the world, we must have some instrument players. A Lambo, I'm guessing a Lamborghini, right? I'm assuming right. A bunch of concert tickets. I like going to concert events, right? Very good. Why didn't you buy it? It's better to just to get what you need other than what you want, okay? Because you got to buy other stuff that you need. Yep. Food, water, shelter, right? Those are important rather than the luxury items. I would not have to buy a house. Have enough for the things you need. Okay. Not enough money to pay rent, bills, that kind of stuff. Very good. And then a lot of people, you haven't made any mistakes, so that's very good. Okay. Let me move all you guys back to the main room. All right. Thanks, guys, for going on that little journey with me about talking about the influences, consequences, and what you guys want to buy and everything. So we already talked about all of these kind of things. Why haven't you bought it? Okay. So the biggest thing that you got to understand in what lesson 1's going to talk to you about is that buying things, money is emotional, okay? We get tied to things, right? I really want that truck. I really want that Tesla. I really want that. And we have to be able to control ourselves not to overspend, not to do those things, and be able to budget, okay? So that's what basically lesson 1's about. Make sure you go through, you watch the 3 videos, you take the 3 quizzes, and then we're going to meet back here Tuesday, 3 o'clock, okay? So next class isn't till next Tuesday, 3 o'clock. We're going to go over the next 2 lessons, and we're going to go from there, okay? All right, any questions? We're going to be done. Why couldn't be at 11? I'm sorry, man. I put that on there wrong. I completely messed up when I put on the when the class was. So class is 3 o'clock there. I'll try to make it get through the stuff as fast as I can because I know it's the end of the day. I want to get some stuff done. Yep. It's the only time we had available, buddy. Okay, that ends class for us. We don't have an exit ticket or anything like that. Just start working on your videos, going through those. Get the class done as fast as you want, right? That's the name of the game. Learn the material, get through it. You guys take care. You guys stay after if you have any questions. Appreciate all of y'all.